welcome back. Today we're gonna take a flight to Madrid, Spain. So let's begin this trip because it's gonna be amazing. To get to Switzerland, first I had to take a plane from Mexico City to Madrid. But I actually arrived a little bit too early to the airport, so I had time to walk around for a while. And here we were all set and ready to take off. If I'm being honest, I was really excited but also super nervous because it was my first international flight and it was the first time that I was traveling to another country and I was alone. So I was super excited, of course, but I was nervous. The flight was just fine, if I'm being honest. It was actually really good, but of course, it was a really long flight. It was an 8-hour flight. But well, I did sleep like 4 hours maybe, but I had like 4 hours left. So I started to get a little bored. I started to watch some movies, to scream, listen to some music, and I was just trying to enjoy the moment. I was getting ready to go to Madrid and to Switzerland, and I was really excited about it. So I was just trying to appreciate the moment. The food wasn't that bad, I gotta say. It was just fine. I mean, it wasn't the best food in the world, but it's food in a plane, so I can't complain. I gotta say it. It was just fine, and at the end of the day, I actually like it, so I gotta say it. The food wasn't that bad. It wasn't like such a big deal, and I actually enjoy it a little bit. After a really long flight, I finally got to Madrid, and here I was getting ready to take my connection flight to Switzerland. And if I'm being honest, I didn't feel anything that day because I was just so tired and I wanted to take a break. But here it is the next day, and I was already going to Zermatt, which is an amazing town. I gotta say it. It was just so stunning, so beautiful. And I live in Mexico, but in my state you cannot see snow at all. So here I was already so excited to get off the train already and go explore the town and see the snow with my own eyes. I was just so happy at this point and feeling so blessed that I got the chance to experience. And of course, these views were absolutely stunning. I mean, look at this. I was just so happy and I was trying to appreciate every second of this because the views were just so amazing and so beautiful. And I was just so happy to be there. It did take me like 3 trains to get to Zermatt, but it was just fine. I was so tired though. You can see it here. I mean, my face, I look like a crazy person. But going back to the point is that the train is just fine. It was just really nice. And I got to Zermatt in around maybe an hour and a half. It wasn't that long, but the views were so amazing that I could stay there forever if I'm being honest. I mean, look at these views. And welcome to Zermatt. I mean, this town is absolutely gorgeous. I just fell in love with it. I mean, look at this place. These views are so beautiful. I couldn't believe I was there and I was seeing this with my own eyes. The weather was a little bit too cold for me, if I'm being honest, but these views were absolutely worth it. Here you can see the old Zermatt, which I think is absolutely gorgeous. And I had the chance to walk around and explore it, and it is for free. So if you want just to spend a little time out there, you can visit it, and it is absolutely worth it. Also, I was so blessed to find a nice place to stay. I found a really good Airbnb in the center of Zermatt, and it wasn't actually that expensive. And these were my views every day. Here's the town at night. The views were absolutely worth it. And here you can see the snow. I was just so lucky to have this place to enjoy. It was really in the middle of the town, and I was just so lucky to be there, and I really enjoyed it a lot. Another thing that I really liked about my Airbnb is that I had everything near. I mean, stores, restaurants, pharmacies, everything you can need to have it around. So it was really nice. And here I was already walking around and forcing myself to go out because the weather was a little bit crazy that day. But it was actually really nice and I really like it. I mean, look at this. I just love it so much. It was my first time seeing snow, so I was really lucky, even though the weather wasn't always the best. But look at these views. This place was amazing, and these views were absolutely beautiful. I had to walk like 30 minutes to get there, but it was just fine. And this is the town. it was snowing really hard there, and it was actually my last day there. So bye bye snow, but it was so amazing. I mean, here I was already going back to Zurich to take my next train to my next destination, which you're gonna see in another video. But I didn't want to get off the train first because it was warm inside and outside it was freezing, but also because the views were really nice and I really like it. If you're thinking about going to Zermatt, go for it. This place is absolutely worth it. You're gonna enjoy it so much. I got that Christmas Netflix movie vibe that I was looking for, and I really like it. I mean, I was so happy all the time. I wasn't here for that long, but I would definitely come back. Maybe in winter, maybe in summer, I don't know. I would actually want to see how Zermatt looks in another season, like in summer or spring. But in winter, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at these views, they're just so great. But yeah, go for it. Go to Zermatt, explore. You're gonna see a lot of beautiful places, you're gonna meet nice people. I didn't have a lot of troubles, even though I don't speak the local language. I could only speak English, but I didn't have any trouble, so it was just fine. In here, I was already in Zurich, ready to go to my next destination. So, thank you so much for watching and see you in the next video.